Hey YouTube, it's Donnie, and it's week 22, and I uploaded my video, and YouTube said they removed it because it was too long. So screw you, YouTube. Here we go with another. But yeah, it's week 22 with the OTK, and this week's topic, I think this is one that I submitted, so woot. How do you identify as an entertainer? And what are some of the terms or IDs that offend you? Does this make it hard for you in pageants or other competitions? Alright, well, to start, who do I personally identify as an entertainer? I don't know, I still kind of use the word drag, and the word king, whether they're separately or non-separate. I kind of like the connotation that drag has, of, you know, portraying a different aspect of you. However, in our case, it's, or I guess, or a persona, I should say. But in our case, the typical connotation of drag does not fit. You know, typically people think, you know, a male in drag is a female in drag is a male, when that's just not necessarily the case. Donnie Waste has a completely different persona than Donnie, let's exclude my last name. I'm not the same person on stage as I am in regular life, and a lot of, you know, if you know me closely, you know that of me. And I think that should be, you know, assumed of most people who are quote-unquote drag entertainers, that like to use the word drag. I don't know, not everybody likes that. Not everybody likes that ID. So the reason I like it is because of that. I am portraying a different personality, although I do ID is male. You know, that it's just a different part of me. You know, it's a part of me that gets to be theatrical. It's a part of me that gets to make cool costumes all the time, and I get to play with makeup, and I get to do all kinds of fun shit. And I think that's why I like the term of drag so much. It's not like I can go around saying, you know, I'm a bio male. You know, in Cleveland we call them bio males and biofems. But, you know, neither of those. So, I'm biologically female, but you know what I mean. You get the point. So yeah, I don't know, like, drag king's fine, I guess, except for the connotation that it's, you know, a male portraying, or a female portraying a male, I'm sorry. But, I don't know, the more I think about it, like, the word trans king is pretty cool. Now that I think about it, you know, like, I think that's a pretty, honestly, pretty safe ID. But that's, again, if you want to out yourself, if you're not living stealth. Me personally, I would be completely fine with that. But yeah, I mean, this you know, just past, not this Sunday, but the Sunday before was Cleveland Pride, and I was standing in a line with Rory, and I totally got she'd in the line by somebody standing behind us, and I think she'd seen our performance, so I don't blame her, you know, because sure, on the outside I'm, you know, putting on facial hair, and I'm on stage with a group of people that used to, and primarily, I guess, is known for drag kings and biofems. And I think our crowd is just starting to get used to the fact that there are a lot of trans kings. There's male-identified entertainers, so you know, there is a conditioning point there that people have to get used to. As far as IDs that offend me, the only things that offend me are people who know how I identify, that still she me on a microphone, like Rory said, usually drag queens. And I understand that is hard. But if we were to call those same people you know, he is, when they're living as a female, you know, that would be certainly offensive to them as well. So again, like Rory said, education, and just, I don't know, I guess trying to, I think MTFs have almost been conditionalized to us, like, in our community, and I just think the community has to get used to the other, the other spectrum of that, the other end. So, you know, we definitely have a long way to come, but being open about it and talking about it with people, and not necessarily getting upset with them, but just letting them know what's up is extremely helpful. So, you know, that's something we can do proactively. But as far as pageants and competitions go, I've done many pageants and many competitions, and you know, I've won a good number, and I've come runner-up in a good number too. So, you know, whatever. It's not about that though for me. Like Rory was saying, he's not necessarily a pageant king or a competition king. He doesn't like that aspect of it, of drag, and that's not why he does it. Me, competitions aren't why I do it. It's an aspect that I actually enjoy. And it's not for the competition's sake. It's or the money, because honestly, the money doesn't even cover your costuming, the effort that you put in, everything, you know, props, you know, whatever. It doesn't, I mean, it doesn't even make a difference. It's not about the crown. It's not about the recognition. I personally do it to put myself out there and use it to grow myself as an entertainer. You know, the shit that doesn't kill us makes us stronger is the way I look at it. Even if I'm walking into a rigged pageant and every single one of the remarks from a judge I know is completely false, at least I can say I did it, and that, you know, I put out there what I, you know, what I put out there, what I'm all about, and using the mic in those question and answers and stuff as kind of a platform to kind of, I don't know, educate people on the fact that, yes, there are trans kings out there. There's male-identified entertainers out there that are competing in the same circles as your average, typical male impersonating female. So, you know, that's one platform you can look at it from. I use it a lot to see, I don't know, just, I wouldn't say to judge myself or to try to compete with somebody, but almost is a comparison, to compare my style of drag and the response from the audience and the response from the judges. Compare those things against other entertainers, because I know my style is completely different than, you know, a lot of people's. So I tend to be, I don't know, like, I'm a really faggy entertainer, but I like to, you know, just recently I've been really interested in pushing gender limits a lot with it. Like this past Wednesday, I did Speechless by Lady Gaga, and I actually did the standard pitch Lady Gaga version. And you know, you get up there and you can see people's reactions, and you know, while a good amount of the crowd got into it, it's something that I did not too long ago, just a portion of it at one of my Wasted Production shows. But I think, I don't know if it came off as if it, what it comes off as to people, if it's scary because it's different, or what the deal is there. But honestly, drag is that it's freedom. It's your persona, that personality, that crazy, you know, whatever it is, personality coming out. Donnie Waste is not Donnie. Let's spare my last name right now. Two different people completely. I am not my drag persona. So those are kind of the things that I wanted to talk about with this topic. But I'm running out of time. I'm gonna go get my foot looked at because I broke my toe, I think, when Jujubee was here. Thanks, Gage. I'm gonna blame it on you. But I'm out, guys. Peace.